top 10 richest African billionaires in 2025. The titans of wealth. Money talks, and these guys shout. Billionaires. The people who check their bank accounts for sport, not necessity. While most of us celebrate getting through the month without our bank accounts looking like a crime scene, these individuals are busy playing a game of who wants to be the richest. Spoiler alert, they all won. These are the men. Yes, sadly, still no women in this top 10. Ladies, let's change that. Shaping economies, creating jobs, and making investments that ripple across the globe. So let's break down the top 10 wealthiest African billionaires in 2025, from the mining magnates to the media moguls, and, of course, the undisputed king of cash himself, Aliko Dangote. 10. Patrice Motsepe, $3 billion, the mining maestro. Country, South Africa. Industry, metals and mining. Patrice Motsepe, the man who turned South Africa's mining industry into his personal gold mine, remains one of Africa's wealthiest figures. As the founder of African Rainbow Minerals, he's been digging, literally and figuratively, for wealth since the 90s. But Motsepe isn't just about business. He's also a major philanthropist and even dabbled in sports as the president of the Confederation of African Football, CAF. A billionaire with a heart? Now that's rare metal. 9. Mohamed Mansour, $3.4 billion. The business empire builder. Country, Egypt. Industry, diversified. Egypt's Mohamed Mansour has a finger in almost every business pie imaginable. Automobiles, construction, finance, you name it. As the head of the Mansour Group, he runs a conglomerate that has built bridges, sold cars, and even dabbled in retail. Mansour's empire spans continents, proving that being a billionaire is all about making sure your money never sleeps, even when you do. 8. Koos Bekker, $3.4 billion. The media mogul who plays it smart. Country, South Africa. Industry, media and entertainment. Koos Bekker is proof that you don't have to inherit wealth to become one of Africa's richest. The man behind Naspers, South Africa's media and internet giant, transformed the company into a global tech powerhouse. His biggest claim to fame? Spotting the early potential of Tencent. Yes, the massive Chinese company behind WeChat, and making one of the smartest investments in history. Lesson: sometimes pressing the right buttons on your phone can make you billions. 7. Naguib Sawiris, $5 billion. The telecom tycoon. Country, Egypt. Industry, telecom. Naguib Sawiris is the definition of making connections. As a telecom mogul, he expanded his Orascom empire across Africa and the Middle East, proving that being in the right network, literally, pays off. He's also a bit of a maverick, outspoken on political issues, and once famously trying to buy an island to house refugees. When a billionaire starts shopping for entire countries, you know they're on another level. 6. Abdulsamad Rabiu, $5.1 billion. Nigeria's cement king. Country, Nigeria. Industry, diversified. If Nigeria were built with a single company's cement, it might just be Rabiu's BUA group. The man took the cement and sugar industries and turned them into his playground. His fortune has skyrocketed thanks to aggressive expansion, strategic partnerships, and, let's be honest, a whole lot of concrete. But Abdulsamad Rabiu isn't just another billionaire in the cement business. He's a visionary who saw the gaps in Nigeria's industrial sector and filled them with towering factories, booming refineries, and non-stop production lines. His BUA Cement is one of Nigeria's largest cement producers, rivaling even Dangote Cement, while BUA Sugar dominates the refined sugar industry. If there's a way to produce something locally at scale, Rabiu has likely already thought about it, invested in it, and made billions from it. His rapid expansion isn't by accident. Rabiu has built state-of-the-art cement plants in Nigeria and West Africa, reducing dependence on imports and making locally produced cement cheaper and more accessible. His BUA Foods business is also a household name, ensuring that Nigerians don't just build their homes with his cement, but stock their kitchens with his sugar, flour, and edible oils. And he's not stopping anytime soon. Rabiu's latest projects include energy and infrastructure investments, with the billionaire betting big on renewable energy, petrochemicals, and construction. He's proving that you don't just compete in business, you dominate by building entire industries from the ground up. In a world of flashy billionaires, Rabiu's success speaks for itself. With every factory he builds, every deal he signs, and every new venture he launches, he's cementing his place, pun intended, as one of Africa's most formidable business moguls. 5. Mike Adenuga, $6.8 billion, the silent giant of business. Country, Nigeria. Industry, diversified. Mike Adenuga doesn't talk much, but his money sure does. As the owner of Globacom, one of Africa's biggest telecom networks, and with major stakes in oil and banking, Adenuga sits atop a multi-billion-dollar empire. While some billionaires love the spotlight, Adenuga prefers the shadows, where the real power moves happen. Globacom, or Glo, is Nigeria's second-largest telecom provider, with millions of subscribers across Africa. It's the company that made mobile data more affordable for everyday Nigerians, earning him the nickname the silent disruptor in the telecom world. While others fought for dominance in flashy boardrooms, Adenuga was busy expanding infrastructure, laying undersea fiber optic cables, and ensuring Glo could stand toe-to-toe with multinational giants like MTN. But telecom is just one piece of his empire. Through his oil company, Canoil, Adenuga taps into Nigeria's vast energy reserves, ensuring that his wealth is as deep as the oil wells he controls. His banking interests, including stakes in Sterling Bank and First Bank of Nigeria, further cement his influence in Nigeria's financial sector. Unlike other billionaires who flaunt their riches, Adenuga's approach is understated but strategic. He lets his businesses do the talking. Despite his reserved nature, Adenuga's impact is impossible to ignore. He has created thousands of jobs, disrupted industries, and built an empire that touches millions of lives daily. Whether he's fueling Nigeria's economy through oil, keeping the country connected with Glo, or making silent but significant moves in banking, Adenuga is proof that power isn't about making noise. It's about making things happen. 4th, Naguib Sawiris, $9.6 billion, the master builder. Country, Egypt. Industry, construction and engineering. Naguib Sawiris isn't just one of Africa's richest men. He's also one of its most powerful. His Orascom construction business has shaped skylines across the continent, building everything from towering office complexes to essential infrastructure projects that keep economies moving. But Sawiris isn't just laying bricks. He's laying the foundation for Egypt's economic expansion, playing a crucial role in mega projects that redefine urban landscapes. Beyond construction, Sawiris has an eye for global investments. His stake in Adidas isn't just a flex. It's a strategic move that places him at the intersection of sports, fashion, and business. As one of the largest individual shareholders in the brand, he influences a company worn by everyone from elite athletes to street-style enthusiasts. But his reach doesn't stop there. He's also invested in European football, owning a stake in Aston Villa, proving that his business interests extend from steel and concrete to stadiums and sports marketing. Sawiris is the embodiment of the modern billionaire, diversified, globally connected, and always 2 steps ahead. Whether he's building cities, influencing the sneaker game, or making plays in sports, One thing is clear. He's not just constructing buildings, he's constructing an empire. 3. Nicky, Oppenheimer and family, $10.4 billion. The Diamond Dynasty country, South Africa. Industry, metals and mining. Diamonds aren't just a girl's best friend. They're Nicky Oppenheimer's entire empire. As the former head of De Beers, he and his family have been sitting on a literal gold mine, well, diamond mine, for generations. While he sold his company to Anglo-American, he's still reaping the benefits, because let's face it, diamonds never go out of style. But Oppenheimer's wealth isn't just about sparkle and glamour, it's about strategic legacy building. His family controlled the diamond trade for nearly a century, shaping the global market and dictating prices in a way that few industries ever experience. Even after selling De Beers for a staggering $5.1 billion, he remains one of Africa's richest men, with his fortune tied to smart investments, private equity, and conservation projects. Speaking of conservation, Oppenheimer is deeply committed to preserving Africa's natural beauty. His family owns vast tracts of land in South Africa and Botswana, dedicated to wildlife conservation and sustainable tourism. While other billionaires chase high-tech startups, Oppenheimer is ensuring that future generations can marvel at Africa's wilderness just as much as they do its diamonds. In a way, he's still in the business of precious treasures, only now they roam on 4 legs instead of being set in platinum rings. 2. Johann, Rupert and family, $14 billion. The luxury king. Country, South Africa. Industry, fashion and retail. If you've ever wondered who's behind those absurdly expensive Cartier watches and Montblanc pens, it's Johann Rupert. His company, Richemont, is a global luxury powerhouse. While we're saving up for one designer item, Rupert is out here buying entire luxury brands. A reminder that in this world, there are people who buy Rolexes and people who own Rolexes. But Rupert isn't just about fine watches and high-end fashion. He's about legacy. His father, Anton Rupert, laid the foundation, but Johann took Richemont to new heights, turning it into one of the world's most dominant luxury goods empires. His portfolio includes brands like Dunhill, Chloe, and even a stake in Net-a-Porter, meaning he profits from both the people who buy luxury and the ones who sell it. Beyond the business of luxury, Rupert has a keen interest in conservation. His investments in South African wildlife reserves show that, for him, wealth isn't just about opulence. It's about preserving nature and heritage. While most billionaires are focused on expanding their fortunes, Rupert is also investing in the future, proving that true luxury isn't just what you wear. It's the world you leave behind. 1. Aliko Dangote, $23.9 billion. The undisputed king of African wealth. Country, Nigeria. Industry, manufacturing. Ladies and gentlemen, the billionaire GOAT. Aliko Dangote. For years, he's been Africa's richest man, and 2025 is no different. Cement, sugar, flour. Dangote turns everything he touches into money. His Dangote refinery, one of the world's biggest, has revolutionized Africa's energy sector, cutting dependence on fuel imports. The man is playing billionaire chess while others are playing checkers. But Dangote isn't just about making money. He's about making history. His empire isn't confined to Nigeria. It stretches across Africa, touching nearly every sector that matters. His recent expansions into fertilizers and petrochemicals have solidified his grip on industries that fuel both economies and daily lives. He's the kind of businessman who doesn't just adapt to the game. He rewrites the rules. Despite being at the top, Dangote is far from done. His investments in infrastructure and industrialization continue to transform the continent, creating thousands of jobs and proving that African businesses can compete and dominate on a global scale. While most billionaires build legacies through luxury, Dangote's legacy is built on something far more valuable: economic empowerment, dreams, dollars, and the billionaire blueprint. So, what have we learned today? Billionaires don't just sit on their money. They build empires, take risks, and redefine industries. Some inherit wealth, others create it, but they all know one thing: money moves when you do. And hey, if you ever feel down about your bank account balance, just remember, today's billionaires were once hustling, making smart decisions and dreaming big. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be counting down your fortune. Until then, let's keep working, keep grinding, and who knows? Maybe start investing in cement, telecom, or luxury watches. It seems to be working for these guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section, and please like and subscribe for more intriguing videos.